Well, here we are, game number 2, playing our elemental combo deck. This is pretty much an all-in combo, mostly red. We kind of mulligan that, didn't have any creatures. This one we have Swift Spears. I think we can keep this. Just have a one-lander, but play out Swift Spear, Gut Shot, Mutagenic Growth. Can do some real damage there. City of Brass on top. Do we want to keep that? We'll put it on the bottom. We really just want more gas right now because we can do Swift Spear and then Swift Spear again. Are we up against the white deck? I hate white is like the bane of this deck, Utopia Sprawl. So we're on Scapeshift, so we just have to race them. They're not going to have much to battle us here. We have to worry about. So let's run out of Swift Spear and see what happens. Oh, another Gut Shot. Alright, so let's attack. I think we'll save our spells here until we get the other Swift Spear on board. Against this type of deck, they're probably not main decking any real major threats for us. They're trying to just stay alive. Land of War Elves, this will be perfect. We could gut shot that. Get in for some more damage. A Cinderglade, perfect. So we can play our other Swift Spear, Gut Shot, Mutagenic Growth, and hit for a lot. I think that's a good, solid plan. So if we get both Swift Spears down, we could Gut Shot their Llanowar Elves. Just takes them off of mana, which is good. Pump up our Swift Spears, so that would be make them 2/2s. And then we can just hold off, I guess. Take them down to 12. And if we draw an Assault Strobe, we should be able to win in our next turn. Yeah. Because we could play Assault Strobe onto one of them, target it with Mutagenic Growth, target with Gut Shot to clear the way of any creatures they might have. Rolling Terrain. Okay. So we take 1 and there goes our land. But the nice thing is we can still cast 2 of our spells. Oh. If we had that land, Faithless Looting would have been a good call. Well, let's go ahead and attack. Rolling Terrain is an interesting card to have in play right now. Okay, we will Gut Shot. It's kind of taking a risk here, but Mutagenic Growth. And we will hit for 8, put them down to 3. If we get a land, that should really help because we could Faithless Looting into any Phyrexian spell, and that should win us the game. Oh, they concede. I don't think they had a way to deal with our creatures. So for Scapeshift, I don't know, lightning bolt seems good here. I don't know how much we really want to change. I mean, we're just racing them. So I think we might just run it as is. I don't know, we should maybe take out the lightning bolts for the surgical extractions if this doesn't go our way, but we'll leave those in just in case, because there are cards we could take away from them. Depends what they sideboard in, but if they are playing any kind of white, which we didn't see, but if they are, it'd be nice to get rid of any paths or anything they have. We can also use it to get rid of their lands. So, and then also having a free spell. If they're playing Roiling Terrain in their main, maybe they're playing other land destruction in their sideboard, and so you want to keep that in mind. Swiss Spear, yeah, we can keep this. So can lead off on Swiss Spear, Jataxin Probe. They're hitting those Utopia Sprawls turn 1 pretty consistently. That's good for them. So what color did they choose? Chose red. Okay. Well, let's see what we are facing this game. Actually, no, we drew a land, so we can play Kiln Fiend on our next turn and use it to tax and probe for a full value then. Maybe. Still like 2 or 3 turns away, so it's kind of dangerous. I really need to see what they have going on. I think I should have played Jataxin Probe there. Got in the extra damage, but more importantly, see what they're holding in their hand. As it is right now, our one gut shot isn't going to be able to protect our guy from a bolt. Another Utopia Sprawl on the stomping ground. So they're getting closer. So that's 3, 4. We'll play Kiln Fiend next turn, I think. And then we should be able to kill them if they can't remove any of our creatures by oh, they want to repeat their turn. Well, sorry to say, but I have rollbacks turned off. So unlike Magic Online, Xmage allows the users to enable or disable rollbacks, and my default is to always have them disabled, especially when I'm trying to play in competitive tournament environment like I'm trying to create here, where I'm trying to select really competitive players, but they're not going to be able to restart. So normally you could right click and it says roll back to, but I'm replying to them right now that rollback is are disabled. So they chose red, and I'm guessing they wanted to choose a different color, maybe green. Yeah, I'm not seeing an option for rollback. So So let's just see if we can get this game moving forward here. So I don't think they know what they're doing as far as doing that. So we're going to try and speed this up a little bit. So, okay. Well, that's how it works, you know. In Magic, you've got to state what color you want it to be. You can't be, you know. So let's Swiss beer. So I still think we do Kiln Fiend here. We will tax and probe. Definitely should have done this last turn. That way we know what's going on. So let's see what their mana issues were here. Kitchen Finks. Oh, they wanted to play that? Oh. Well, I could care less about that. Okay. They can have their Kitchen Finks. They can gain a few life, but geez. Okay. Well, this is looking really good for us. They don't have a way to interact with our creatures. So I think our play here is Kiln Fiend, and then on our next turn we'll play out a Gemstone Mine, Swift Spear, Gut Shot, Apostle's Blessing, Ground Rift for game. So they'll be able to play out one of their creatures unless they drew something here. Yeah, even if they played out the Avalanche Riders and destroyed our land, we still would have been pretty good. So there's their Kitchen Finks. Gain them some life. And, ooh, yeah, there we go. So, Swiss Beer. Tax and Probe. That will pump up everybody, so it'll be 4 for the Swift Spears combined, and then Kiln Fiend will get +3, so that'll be 8. So every time we pump, we're putting 5 more on, so our Gut Shot will be another 5, so that'll put us up to 13. And then the Ground Rift will put us on top to 20. Right, and their hand is irrelevant at this point. They can't interact with us. We will pay 2 life, and yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gut Shot. 79, 10, 13, and then Ground Rift. We'll pump them up even more. Be 10. Yep, there we go. Game. Scapeshift going down. Going to game 3.